transform and partial differential equation இந்த தலைப்பில் மெக்கானிக்கல் சிவில் பிரான்ச்சுடைய செமஸ்டர் 3 இதில் ஒரு டாப்பிக்கை நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஃபோரியர் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம். இது தேர்ட் செமஸ்டரில் மெக்கானிக்கல் பிரான்ச்சுக்கும் சிவில் பிரான்ச்சுக்கும் காமன். Fourier transform. The Fourier transform is defined as f of x is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus infinity to plus into f of x into e power isx dx. The range of this Fourier transform is minus infinity to plus infinity. And one more definition, the inversion format of this Fourier transform is f of x is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus infinity to plus infinity f of s into e power minus isx ds. Here with respect to x, here with respect to s. Here this is the definition of the Fourier transform. So f of x is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus infinity to plus infinity f of x into e power isx dx, which is nothing but capital F of s. So the notation of the Fourier transform is capital F of s. And the inversion formula is f of x equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus infinity to plus infinity is a capital F of s into, here this is capital F of s, e power minus ixx ds. The difference of this basic definition and inversion formula is, the power is plus, here the power is minus. Then the problems for the Fourier transform. First problem, find the Fourier transform of the function f of x is equal to 1 minus x squared if mod x less than 0 if mod x is greater than 1. And deduce to find interval 0 to infinity x cos x minus sin x divided by x cube into cos x by 2 dx. Here this is a deduction part. This is a Fourier transform of this given f of x. Since mod x is less than 1 mean the x is varies from minus 1 to plus 1. Here the range, here this is minus 1, this is plus 1. So the mod x is less than 1 mean x is lies between minus 1 to plus 1 and other value is 0. So first step, first to apply the definition of this Fourier transform. The definition of the Fourier transform is f of x is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus infinity to plus infinity f of x and e power isx dx. So in the given problem, f of x is equal to 1 minus x squared if mod x is less than 1. So that is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of the x is varies from minus 1 to plus 1. So we write minus 1 to plus 1, that is 1 minus h squared into e power isx dx. So that is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus 1 to 1. So 1 minus h squared into this e power is, that is of the form e power I theta form, that is e power I theta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. So first step is, first to apply the definition. Again the second step is the replace the e power isx into cos and sin term. The reason is the deduction part of the problem is in terms of sine and cos. So, you are converting this cos term and sine term. That is cos Sx plus I into sine Sx dx. Then separate the real and imaginary part. That is 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus 1 to 1 minus h squared into cos Sx dx plus I into integral of minus 1 to 1 minus h squared into sin Ss dx. So, the splitting the integrals, separate the real and imaginary part. Here this is a real part, this is a imaginary part. Now, we check the given integral in the limit is a minus a to a format or not. Then here the problem or here the step, the limit is minus a to plus a form. So, first we check the integral part is odd or even. So, the given problem, so 1 minus h squared is even, the cos is even. So, the product of even into even, even. Then the second term, 1 minus h squared is even and sine is odd, product into even into odd, odd. So, the inner rules, so integral of minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 0 if f of x is odd. So, the term is the integral part is odd. So, we write this is equal to 0. Directly you write the value is equal to 0. So, f of x is even, we write 2 in integral of 0 to a f of x dx. So, the first integral, the limit is minus a to a form. Here the integral part is even. So, we write the value is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi, that is 2 by root of 2 pi integral of 0 to 1 minus h squared into cos Ss dx plus I into 0. So, that the term is 0. So, the eliminating the second term. So, that is equal to 2 by root pi. Now, so how to evaluate this integral? You apply the Bernoulli's extension formula. The Bernoulli's extension formula is the integral of, so uv dx is equal to u v1 plus u dash v2 u v1 minus u dash v2 plus etc. So, u means the first term, v means the second term. So, we take this u value and u dash means the derivative of this uth term, first derivative. v1 means the integral of the second term, vth value. v2 means integral of v1 value. So, in this problem, we take u is equal to 1 minus h squared, u equal to 1 minus h squared, u equal to 1 minus h squared and v is equal to cos Sx. So, u dash equal to minus 2x and v1 is integral of the vth value. So, that is sin Sx by s, where the s is a constant. So, sin Sx by s, u double dash equal to minus 2 and v2 equal to the integral of the sin is minus. So, minus cos Ss by s squared and u triple dash equal to 0 and v3 is equal to minus sin Ss by s cube. So, first derivative, second derivative, third derivative. So, the Bernoulli's extension formula is only the terms for first, second, third, fourth term automatically eliminated. The reason is, so the third term is eliminated. The reason is u triple, the third derivative is equal to 0. Now, you apply the Bernoulli's extension formula 2 by root of 2 pi into, so here this is u, this is v, that is 1 minus h squared u v1, that is sin Sx by s, u v1 minus u dash, so u1 minus 2x into integral of that second term. So, that is this is minus cos Ss by s squared, then plus minus plus derivative of this term minus 2 in the integral of this total term. So, minus sin sx by s cube. Then third term automatically 0. The derivative of this bracket is 0. So, first step you apply the Bernoulli's extension formula. Now, we write just in bracket to bracket. You write bracket, we write the bracket. So, only operating this bracket to this bracket. So, first bracket is derivative and second bracket is integration. So, over 0 to 1. Now, the next step is first you take the constant is outside. What's a constant? S is a constant, there is a parameter. So, that is 2 by root of 2 pi into, so we take the constant, that is 1 by s, 1 minus h squared into sin ss. Then minus minus plus 2 by constant minus plus minus. So, we get minus s squared into x cos sh. Then minus plus 2 by s cube sin sh over the limit 0 to 1. Next is equal to 2 by root of 2 pi into, first step, first you apply the integral formula, then you write the derivatives u dash, u2, u triple dash, etc. Now, you find v1, v2, v3, you substitute the values. Then next step, we take the constant is outside. So, that is 1 by s, s squared, s cube. Now, finally, you apply the limit term by term. So, that is 2 by root of 2 pi, 1 by s into, we substitute the upper limit 1 minus h squared. We take x is equal to 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, upper limit minus lower limit. So, here the signs are 0. So, directly write the value is equal to 0. Then minus 2 by s squared into x 1 cos s, lower limit is multiple of x. So, the value is equal to 0. Then third step, plus 2 by s cube into sin s, lower limit is, since sin 0 is 0. So, that is 2 by root of 2 pi into, then minus 2 by s squared cos s plus 2 by s cube sin s. So, that is equal to 2 by root of 2 pi, 2 constant 2 is outside, that is 4 by root of 2 pi into minus cos s by s squared plus sin s by s cube. Now, take the LCM. The reason is, in the direction part the term contains x cube. So, in the denominator is common x cube. So, we take the LCM, that is 4 by root of 2 pi, then s cube into, that is minus s cos s plus sin s. So, that is equal to 4 by root of 2 pi and sin s minus s cos s by s cube. So, which is nothing but capital F of s. That is, the Fourier transform of the given function is 4 by root of 2 pi s sin s minus s cos s by s cube. So, this is a Fourier transform value, which is nothing but capital F of s. Now, you find the second part, and the direction part is only you find the direction part, that is, you are using the inversion formula, So, f of x is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi interval of minus infinity to plus infinity to capital F of s into e power minus I xs ds. So, the purpose of the inversion formula is you find the deduction first part. So, that is f of x is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi, you substitute the values. Generally, the Fourier transform is the range is minus infinity to plus infinity. So, that does not change this limit, that is minus infinity to plus infinity. So, capital F of s, capital F of s means this is the Fourier transform. So, that is already find the Fourier transform, that is 4 by root of 2 pi into sin s minus s cos s by s cube in the e power minus ISS ds. The second step is You say e power minus ix is converted to cosine term. The reason is, the given problem, the deduction part is only the term is, there is no term contains e power. So only the term contains cosine. So you converting this cosine term. So that is equal to 1 by root of 2 pi integral of minus infinity to plus infinity, that is 4, that is root of 2 pi sin s minus s cos s by s cube into cos xs ss minus I sin xs ds. Then first replace exponential term, then separate the real and imaginary part. So that is equal to root 2 pi into root 2 pi, 2 pi, that is 4 by 2 pi integral of minus infinity to plus infinity sin s minus s cos s by s cube into cos xs ds, then minus I into integral of minus infinity to plus infinity sin s minus s cos s by s cube into sin x s ds. Okay, so this is a real part, this is a imaginary part. Generally, here this is a definite integral. The limit is minus a to plus a form. So first we check the integral part is odd or even. Suppose the integral part is odd, automatically the evaluation of integral is 0. So the value is equal to, here this check, this is even. The even means the function f of x will be even if f of minus x is equal to plus f of x. Suppose here this is in terms of s, we take s is equal to minus s, the answer is plus f of s. Then in the second term, here this is even. So this is even, this is even. So even and even, product of the even and two even function is even. So the integral part is even, you write, that is here this is 2 by pi, integral part is even, we write 2 in integral of 0 to infinity sin s minus s cos s by s cube into cos x s ds minus I into, here this is even, here this is odd. So product of odd and even function is odd. So the integration rule is, the integral of minus a to a, integral of minus a to a, f of x equal to f of x dx is equal to 0 if f of x is odd. So this f of x is odd, so this integral part is odd, automatically write this value is equal to 0. So eliminating this 0. So that is equal to 4 by pi integral of 0 to infinity. Okay, this is f of x, that is sin s minus s cos s by s cube into cos x s ds. So that is 4 by pi integral of 0 to infinity sin s minus s cos s by s cube cos x ds. So that is equal to, you cross multiply, actually the direction part is only the integral, no there is f of x. So this is integral of 0 to infinity sin s minus s cos s by s cube into cos x s ds is equal to pi by 4 f of x. Actually the direction part is in terms of sin s minus s cos x into cos x by 2. So we take this, eliminating this x term. So we take this, put x is equal to 1 by 2. The reason is, in the direction part only the term is 1 by 2, that is cos s by 2 format. So we take x is equal to 1 by 2. So x is equal to 1 by 2, how to find f of, that is we write pi by 4 f of 1 by 2. What is f of 1 by 2? Actually the f of x is defined 1 minus h squared if mod x is less than 1. So mod x is less than 1 means x is varies from minus 1 to plus 1. Here this is x is equal to 1 by 2. So x is equal to 1 by 2 lies this point. So x is varies from minus 1 to 1. The f of x is totally f of x. Is f of x is defined 1 minus h squared if x is equal to 1 by 2. So we write the value is equal to pi by 4, 1 minus 1 by 2 the whole square. So that is pi by 4, that is 1 minus 1 by 4. So that is pi by 4, 3 by 4. So that is 3 pi by 16. 3 pi by 16. So the answer is, so integral of 0 to infinity to sin s minus s cos s by s cube into cos xs ds. So the value is pi by 4, that is 3 pi by 4, 3 pi by 16. Actually that problem is x, so that changing the values, so changing the term, so integral of 0 to infinity to, a minus is outside, s cos s minus sin s by s cube into cos x, yes, cos, we take x is equal to 1 by 2, so cos s by 2, cos s by 2 ds equal to 3 pi by 16. So again we write integral of 0 to infinity to x cos s minus sin s by s cube into cos s by 2 ds is equal to minus 3 pi by 16. This is a very important problem. This is an important problem for the Anna University. Generally the Fourier transform, this unit, there is a very important problem for this application of this Fourier transform. This is the evaluation of this definite integral. So it is a very important. So this integral of 0 to infinity to sin s cos s minus sin s by s cube into cos x by 2 ds equal to minus 3 pi by 16. So the hint of the problem is, so first the main part is first to apply the definition of the Fourier transform. So you find Fourier transform. It's only the 3 steps. First you apply the definition of the Fourier transform, you find capital F of s. So capital F of s is equal to these values. Again the second step, the deduction part. Second step, only apply the inversion formula. The purpose of the inversion formula is only you find the deduction part of this problem. So the answer is minus 3 pi by 16. இதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்குது. அடுத்த கிளாஸில் அடுத்த வீடியோவில் நம்ம அதை பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே.